U.S. President Donald Trump has launched his most direct attack on Iran's supreme leader, Ali Khamenei. In an interview to U.S. media, Trump called for an end to Ayatollah's 37-year-long reign. Talking to Politico, Trump said, and I'm quoting, "It's time to look for new leadership in Iran." The remarks are the closest the U.S. president has come yet to calling for regime change in Iran. Trump went further, calling Khamenei a sick man who should run his country properly and stop killing people. Trump claimed that Iran is the worst place to live anywhere in the world because of poor leadership. Trump has repeatedly threatened to intervene as Tehran cracked down on massive protests against the government, but he seems to have changed course, or at least hit a pause for now. Well, when asked about a possible military action, Trump said the best decision Khamenei ever made was not hanging more than 800 people. Trump's comment seems to reaffirm that Iran stopped the scheduling hangings played a role in Trump deciding against an immediate strike. On Friday, Trump had commended the Iranian government for not following through on executions.
Well, we're going to see. As you know, Iran canceled the hanging of over 800 people. They were going to hang over 800 people yesterday, and I greatly respect the fact that they canceled that.
A Washington Post report says that Trump nearly ordered a strike before Tehran made the last-minute concession. The report, citing a person familiar with the matter, said that allies had been alerted that a U.S. strike was likely. Ships and planes were on the move. Personnel at Al Udeid Air Base in Qatar were advised to evacuate to avoid an expected Iranian counterstrike. But a text from Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi to Special Envoy Steve Witkoff reportedly diffused the situation. It assured that there will be no more hangings. It must be noted that Iran had publicly denied that it had any plans to execute any protester. The report also details how U.S. allies in West Asia urged Trump against the strikes. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu personally called Trump to press for restraint. He warned Israel was not fully prepared to absorb Iranian retaliation without strong U.S. military backing, which was not in place. Now, the absence of a nearby U.S. aircraft carrier heightened vulnerability. Since then, USS Abraham Lincoln had been moving towards the region. Well, the reports added that Saudi Arabia joined Arab allies in urging Trump to avoid military strikes on Iran, warning that retaliation could destabilize the region and damage the global economy. While Trump, however, denies anyone convinced him to pause the strike.
Israeli officials convinced you to not strike Iran?
Nobody convinced me. I convinced myself. You had yesterday scheduled over 800 hangings. They didn't hang anyone. They canceled the hangings. That had a big impact.
Meanwhile, U.S. Senator Lindsey Graham has said that if these reports of Arab nations' intervention are true, then the Arab countries are not a very good ally of U.S. Graham, a close ally of Trump, is on a tour of Israel. He also claimed that decisions taken will set the course of the future of West Asia for 1,000 years.